Hey guys, what is going on? So, finally got an order with Deliveroo. So I had a couple of orders yesterday and they were going mega far for not a lot of money. So I didn't accept them. So today I've got one, it's pretty close. It's literally picking up from the one stop in Markham and I'm only going to Neutraligo, which is not far from where I live. So we're going to go and pick this one up now. Hope you've all been well. I haven't done a video like this in such a long time. So much has happened, so much has changed. So I've started another job. It's a great job. It's only a few hours in the evening. I'm still taxiing, but only on a Friday night after cleaning, and every other Saturday. I'll probably be doing every Saturday for a while because the job I'm doing now, I only get paid monthly, whereas obviously taxiing I get paid every day, like whatever I earn that night I give in. So I'll be doing that today, 4 till 7:30, and then as soon as I finish there I'll be going straight to the taxi office, pick up my car, and then I'll be doing that till whenever she doesn't need me, and then I'll be doing Saturday then till 5:30, which isn't too bad. The job I'm doing as a cleaner, it's term time, so when my kids are off, I'm off. I get all the holidays off with pay. So yeah, I mean, it's great. This video isn't just about delivering, because I don't know how many deliveries I'm going to get. It's just like an update of
I only had 3 deliveries today.
What's going on, like what's happening. So we're almost at the one stop now. We're just coming into Markham now. So along with all that happening, we've also gone through forms and stuff to fill in for Elliot to be tested to see if he's got ADHD, and from what information we've given already, they do think that that's what he's got. And I think because we're very open with the boys, like, and because we've said this to Elliot, I think he sort of he's, you know, like, oh yeah, I've got ADHD, but it doesn't make me, you know, any different as a person, sort of thing. But I think at the same time, he's also understanding that there is a few issues going on with him mentally, physically. He has got stuff going on. But over the 6 weeks holiday, and since we've like discussed this with him, he seems a bit more calmer. Like, I've been helping him, giving him little tips of how to stop himself going a bit crazy, like tapping his legs and, you know, not keeping still and stuff, and it does seem to be working a bit, but we shall see. So I'm at the one stop now. We'll go and get this stuff. We're going back home by the looks of it. I got to where it was taking me in Rumney, and then all of a sudden they were telling me to double back. Well, what the hell's going on? So I pulled over, put the postcode in on the address, and took me somewhere completely different. I was a little bit annoyed about that, with the fact that it's done that to me. So I got there, so I saw the guy, and he was like, "Oh, all right." So I said to him, "Look, you know, I'm really sorry." I said, the app took me all the way there. I said, "I don't know why." I said, "There must be some sort of place in Rumney the same as this." And he was like, "Oh yeah, there is, yeah." So he was right about it. So yeah, I'm heading back home now. I might have some brunch, I'd call it now, I suppose, because I haven't had any breakfast this morning. I've just been doing this, like, well, like one order. And it's frustrating because I'm on all 3 apps, and they're all up to date. Everything is as it should be, and I still can't get any runs. And the runs I do get, they have to send you to the wrong bloody place. So yeah, back home now. Shouldn't have had those 2 big giant cups of coffee because now I need the toilet, but I'm almost home. I think with these sort of apps, you have to go like to Blackwood. So I don't want to be. I know I moaned that I don't get that many runs, and this, that, and the other, but I don't want to be sat in the McDonald's all day, twiddling my thumbs when I could be doing stuff in my house. Like, I could be, you know, put some washing on the line, doing the dishwasher, a bit of cleaning. But I've got another order now. I've just pulled the toilet outside my house. Let's just go order from Morrison, so I might as well just. My house is on the way anyway, so I've got to toilet at Morrison's. Probably will be tired. Doing 3 jobs today, yeah, bloody hell. So, guess we'll pick up when we get to Morrison. Just picked up Morrison's order. Anyone that wants to know, yes, I just go to the toilet. So we're on our way to Oakdale now. 12 minutes away. It's nowhere near as bad as the last one. So, yeah, it was easy enough to go in there. She asked me about 5 times if I was Deliveroo or Just Eat, and I was like, Deliveroo. But she asked me again, but we got there. None of them print the receipts up, so it's still the same issue as before, where if you didn't, you'd have to say, can't scan receipt, and you'd have to just take a photo of the number that's on there. Like. So, anyway, we'll go and do this order now, and then hopefully we'll get another one. And I'll just have to keep an eye on the time. Just take it from there. We've delivered one, that was easy enough. And now we have got one on Uber Eats for Tesco's. Let's just go into Flower, which is not very far at all, which is good. Like the woman I dropped the food off to just now, I remember picking her up in the taxi. She's a bit worse for wear. She's not going to remember me. She was absolutely criticising my music. And I remember her because she was criticising my music, but not just that, her husband gave me a good tip because he liked my music. So, it was alright, like. So, we're literally 4 minutes away from Tesco's Express in Highfields. So, we should go and collect that order and take it from there. So, this video is dedicated to the guy who commented on my shorts the other day, telling me that I have a lazy job and I need to get out and get down the gym. And I shouldn't reply to him, but I did. And then straight after I replied, I thought, no, why should I lower myself to this guy's level? So I deleted it. But what I did say was, you don't know me, you don't know who I am, you've seen one of my short videos, I don't have time to go down the gym. And I did say I did actually, I used an emoji, used an anchor, but I'm sure you could figure out what I said. So after all of that, he messaged me again, saying that I was soft because I deleted my comment. To which I replied, oh look out, the keyboard warrior has come out swinging. And then I can't even remember what he said, oh here's my comments again, deleted, stop being so flaky, for the sake of your wife, for the sake of your family and your kids, lose weight and get down the gym. To which I just reported him for harassment and bullying because the comments just kept coming thick and fast, and I just blocked him because I don't need that. I don't make these videos to. Yeah, I get the odd criticism here and there, which is fine. Like the people who criticize your videos help make you better as a video maker. So yeah, I don't have time to go to the gym. I mean, today, for starters, I'm working, doing deliveries this morning now, today. Then I'll be doing the school run, and then I'll go straight home from the school run, and I'll be going straight to work, because I start work, my second job, at 4 o'clock. Then I'll be doing that till 7:30, which then I will be going straight down to the taxi office, and I'll be taxiing for the rest of the night till about 1 or 2 o'clock. Yeah, I could probably go between the school runs to the gym, but like I said, on a Monday, I still got one job to do on a Monday to Thursday, but in the day, I will be going online and doing some deliveries. So there's not 1 hour spare really, to be honest. So, to the guy who said, I have a lazy job, yeah, taxiing is a bit lazy. He is right down that point, sit on your backside all day driving people around, but it pays the bills at the end of the day. I could say he's got a lazy job. He could be sitting on his backside in an office. At least I'm out and about in the fresh air. But hey ho. So just wanted to dedicate this to you, J-Cha, because you don't have a clue. So that order's done. It was literally 1 bag. and it's only just around the corner. So we're just making our way back down, and hopefully we'll get a couple more now. It is currently 20 to 1, so I've got about another hour before I'll go back in, have something to eat and get ready for my next job. So yeah, busy old day. We're going to need to put some diesel in tomorrow possibly, but I'll get money tonight then, so sorry, I'll just have to pay that in the bank and then use my card. So yeah, we'll just start making our way back, and like I said, if I don't get any orders, it's not the end of the world. So I ended up going home about 1 o'clock, had something to eat, managed to get about an hour's sleep. Up now to do the school run. It's nearly 3 o'clock. They don't come up till about 15:15, and then I literally got to come home, drop them off, and then go straight to work. There's not gonna be any dilly-dallying. I'm gonna have to go straight to work, and then I start my cleaning job. Once I start earning money for this one, it won't be so bad. Me and my wife were talking about this earlier when I come in. I won't have to do 3 jobs. It's just at the moment, because I've cut down the taxiing to do this cleaning job, it's going to be money's going to be a bit tight. So, well, that was stressful. So the way my son's the boys' school is he doesn't go from the back of the school. The door this term is the side of the school. The side of the school is right back onto the road. So it is absolute carnage there. You've got people standing everywhere and anywhere. It is. And I gotta leave. I got enough time to go and pick the kids up from school with my wife, and then come back, drop them off, and then I gotta go straight to work. So I've done that. I picked the boys up. They came out. They just weren't listening. Elliot was all over the place running around. Eden decided to copy him. So it didn't really go as we hoped. It's very, very stressful. So we're going to have to figure out a different strategy for that. And the reason why I have to go is because with my wife is because she suffers with anxiety. So if she's in a really busy place, it starts to get to her. She starts to get a bit stressed, a bit panicky. So I'm there to try and like support her and help her, because both boys come at the same time now. So I think from Monday we're going to have to see if Elliot can come out of Aiden's class, because it would be so much easier for the stress and anxiety of me and my wife. But today it is an absolute nightmare. I mean, I'll be on time for work, which is good, but I'm just very stressed, and honestly it's ridiculous. They need to think of something better. Even if they just let them come out into the playground from the main entrance, it would be safer than having them come out that side. Especially like Elliot's teacher needed to speak to us today because he received an award, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so proud of him. But when you stood on the side of the road and there's cars trying to come past, and you know, it is hard going. But anyway, I am literally probably about 5 minutes, 10 minutes away from work. By the time I get down there, it would be probably nearer 10 to. I'll be getting there. So yeah, job number 2 coming up. So that is the second job finished now. Nice. It's been quiet there today, so it wasn't so bad, but there's still plenty to do. So now I'm currently on my way to my third and final job of the day, which is my taxi. So I am starting to feel a bit tired now, but it's 7:30. Well, get a good 5 hours, maybe 6 in the taxi now, depending what time I finish. Probably get there probably about 1:45, and then see what happens there. The night is still young, so to speak, so it'll probably be pretty busy as soon as I start, and then about 9 o'clock fizzle out. That's what normally happens. So it's been a busy old night. It is 2:20 in the morning. I'm absolutely shattered. Where do I start? I'm sure I've had somebody doing the art of fellatio in the back seat at one point, and then they would just go in. The girl was going, shh, and then she was saying something to her boyfriend, and he went, oh, what, are you feeling a bit fruity? And she was like, shh. I'm just sat there thinking, oh my God, like, I took a minibus of people to Philly. They wouldn't stop talking. They kept asking me if I was married, asking me my name, asking me how old I was. Apparently 45 is old, so. And then we got to where we were, and I'm not being funny, who takes a whole case of cans on a 20-minute journey? Now, yeah, they probably could have drunk some of them, but not a full case. But one guy fried my head a bit. He kept looking at songs on YouTube, then asking me if he could put them on, and I just kept giving him my phone. He'd give it back, and I just felt like saying, look, just have the phone, I know where you're going. Then I picked him up again later on. Then they were my last pickup, and all sat in here, all really drunk. One fell asleep, used a kebab box with a kebab in it as a pillow. So they had to go to Bargood first because they needed keys. So I'm waiting outside now. It took 3 of them, right? Three women to manage to get a key in a lock and to get it open. And whilst they were in there, the mother said, oh, if we don't get the keys, I'll have to go up the back lane, but I don't want to go up the back lane in the dark. All of a sudden, that piqued this one woman, her boyfriend's interest. So he was in the front, and he come out. His girlfriend's mother was sat behind me on the minibus. So he slides across. And he's like whispering something. She's like, well, I can't hear you. And all of a sudden, he said, have you ever taken it up the back lane? I'd never in a million years dream of asking my mother-in-law if she's ever taken up the back lane. So obviously because he's had a drink, and she just went, yeah. And he was just shocked, and he didn't know how to react, what to do, what to say, nothing. And she just like, yeah, like it was, do you want a cup of tea sort of remark. So his girlfriend gets in, and like I drop them all off, and all that's left is this one guy and his girlfriend. And he comes next to me and he goes, so have you ever heard of a band called Metallica? I was thinking, please tell me this is a wind-up. Please tell me. He was being genuinely serious. I was like, yeah, of course I have. And then he was like, oh, what about AC/DC? Have you ever heard of them? I like my favourite song of theirs is Thunder. And I was just like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, of course I have. I said I've heard of this. I just went through a list of bands, and he was a bit like, oh. And then he said to me, put on one of your favourite songs from favourite rock songs. So I chucked on Land of Confusion, the cover version. And he was like, oh, I like this song. This is quite good, actually. And I was like, yeah, I know. I know it's good. That's why I put it on. So, yeah, I put that on. It did make me laugh, the fact he was just like, yeah, really taken aback by it. But now, got my card, don't like the cold, I'm telling you. Not one bit. But anyway, that's what happened. I'm glad tonight is over with. And hope you like the video. Day in the life of apparently someone who has a lazy job, who needs to get out and do some more exercise. This is dedicated to you. Please like and subscribe, ding that notification bell, and I shall see you on the next one.